What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. We're here cruising in the Denali on a gorgeous Pennsylvania crisp morning. Very cold out here today, 23 degrees showing in the Denali here. Very cold one, but it's gonna be a fun day because we're picking up Jacob from the hotel we put him up in last night to take delivery of Dream Diesel giveaway number 6, AKA Long Bed Larry. Plus, he's gonna get this special little piece of paper that has monetary value in the form of $5,000. Because as you guys know, Dream Diesel giveaway number 6 was for Long Bed Larry and $5,000 cash. Just like Dream Diesel giveaway number 7, except substitute Long Bed Larry for the Minimax, but you keep that same $5,000. So if you guys want to get entered for that, triple entries are just about to end. So if you guys want to get entered for the Minimax, do it while you can because it's only a 2-week giveaway. That's all I have to say. Change the hat there on you guys. So last night we actually ended up flying Jacob in so we could start his day on an extremely positive note, which is taking delivery of the truck. And it was also cool because I had the opportunity to take him and his buddy Jason out that he brought down with him out for a beer so we could get to know each other just a little bit more. So that way in one day he wasn't completely overwhelmed with all the emotion that's gonna be wrapping through his mind at 1,000,000 miles an hour today. So at least now he has a little bit of an idea as to what to expect, and of course had the opportunity to just get adjusted a little bit, because I know if I was in his shoes or one of your shoes as the winners in the future, I would be honestly kind of a little bit of a nervous wreck. But I had a chance to hang out with him for a little while. That way we got to build a relationship beforehand, so that way he realized I was nothing more than just a guy with a camera that talked to my camera a lot. A little bit crazy, but I embrace it. So we ended up putting these guys out in this brand new Hampton Inn for the evening. Hopefully they had an awesome night's stay and they're super refreshed for this big day. All right, boys and girls, we just picked up Jacob and Jason. They're getting into Denali right now. We're gonna get back to Lime Ridge. I'll see you all there. All right, we have arrived, and the man of the day is right here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jacob Gibson from Wayne, Maine, and his good friend Jason that will be vlogging today for the first time. Dude, I love it, man. This is gonna be the first time we've ever had anybody that's like vlogging for the day they come to win a truck. But I gotta know, man, like right now, what are you thinking, man? What are you thinking?
I have no clue. This is unreal. It feels like a dream, to be honest.
So everybody got to kind of eavesdrop on the conversation when we called. That video is actually going up today, so you'll see that tonight.
Awesome.
Which you haven't seen yet, but trust me, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. The Android thing, though, we're gonna have to work on it.
Yeah, I need an upgrade.
So when you got the call, man, I gotta know, what was going through your mind?
I mean, I knew what it was for. I didn't believe it, obviously. I don't even know how to explain it, to be honest.
It's gotta be crazy.
There's no words at all.
And the big theme in everybody that wins these trucks is their friends and family and the doubt. Was there a lot of it?
Nothing but doubt. Yeah.
So anytime anybody ever gets down here, we actually flew Jacob in last night with Jason. We ended up throwing him up in a Hampton hotel, which is right down the road. Did you guys sleep good? Was everything good?
Oh yeah.
Was everything good?
Yeah.
Awesome. And the first thing that I said after I picked these guys up from the airport was, hey, text your parents, text your family, text your friends. Tell them you're alive, tell them you're in good hands, and keep them updated, because they probably appreciate it.
Yeah.
Dude, enough talking. There's a truck right inside of Lime Ridge that's got your name written all over it. So how about we go find that thing?
Let's do it.
Let's do it, man. Come on back, boys.
Here we are.
And there it is, my friend. So we were actually going to bring the truck outside, but being that it's like 23 degrees out, we decided to bring it in here in the showroom at Lime Ridge, so that way we're all not outside completely freezing our butts off. I feel like that was a good decision. That way he can actually focus on enjoying the truck and not so much just trying to stay warm. Dude, consequently, look at the color coordination here, my friend. Was this planned or what?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, here, let me unlock it for you. There you go, brother. Should be good to go. Soak it all in, brother, man.
I'm trying.
Because you're not allowed to leave without the truck, I'm just saying.
The pictures don't even do any justice. This is crazy.
This crazy?
Yeah.
Dude, I take silence as success, my friend. I don't even want to interrupt it. I want it to just be unapologetically like a moment that you remember forever, man. I do like the coordination of the hoodie, though. I mean, that was a smart move there, brother, man.
Wow.
What do you say? Think it's pretty good? Yeah. Pretty good? It's awesome. I'm so happy you're filming that, man. That just makes me like so proud. Well, here, let me do you a solid and just like add a little bit more zest to the day here. Just Just wait until you hear this thing a little bit later. You're going to be very pleased. I can guarantee that. I don't make guarantees all the time, but I can guarantee that. I'm literally sitting here running situations through my mind as if I was in the shoes of you right now. And I'm just thinking like, all right, I jump online, I grab a hoodie or a hat or whatever the case might be. And then I like get a call because life kind of continues on, right? It's not like life just like is at a pause and you're just like waiting until the sweepstakes ends. Right. But then the sweepstakes ends and then all of a sudden you get this call. And now you're here. So I'm just trying to kind of wrap my mind around like the timeline of events and like the realization of it.
Right.
And I would have a hard time if I was in your shoes right now, to be honest.
Definitely nothing I've ever done before.
Like what? You know what I mean? I feel like it's so hard to have that empathy to like completely relate to what it's like to be in your shoes at the moment.
I can't even explain it. It's like winning the lottery, I guess.
Dude, you really did in a lot of ways, man. So let me go over some of the stuff while you're here. I know that you've probably seen like the list of things and heard me talk about it, but we'll do a quick little recap for you. So you got a 2003 LB7 Duramax. Now, of course, the LB7s, everyone's like, oh, LB7s are the worst Duramaxes ever because they have injector problems. Well, that is until you get them fixed. And this truck has had them corrected. Awesome. It's got new injectors, it's got new lines. Everything's been sealed, signed, and delivered. The seals are good on the injectors. You're gonna be fine there, no problems. We ensured that by checking the injector balance rates before we bought the truck. Because I didn't wanna get myself into a situation where it was like a headache down the road or whatever the case might be. I wanted a good platform to kind of build on, right? So that's kind of your foundation. It's a 2LT, so that means you have like the leather, the Bose sound system, the steering wheel controls, like all the premium features that were like really bougie back in 2003, right? So then from an exterior perspective, you already know, we wrapped it Nardo gray. We ended up adding Boost Auto Parts mirrors. So you have switchbacks that are white daytime running lights. And then when you hit your turn signal, they'll actually switch to amber turn signals, right? So they're pretty cool. Boost Auto Parts is awesome. We work with them on a lot of our builds. You're gonna be super happy with those mirrors. Suspension and wheel setup, basically it's just leveled up a little bit in the front, nothing too crazy. We didn't crank the torsion keys 100% of the way because we still wanted to maintain like the comfort of the ride quality. You're rolling on some 2212 independent SS8 American Forces. Nice, you got those forces, brother man. So they're the Terra Grappler G2s, that's what they are. They're awesome, especially for you up in Wayne, Maine. That rings so well. I feel like I just want to say that all the time. So they're gonna be solid in snow, ice, crazy northeastern conditions that you guys probably see a lot of. I'm like, guys, it's like 23 degrees here. He's like, oh no, that's even nothing. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but it's freezing here. So thanks for bringing the cold weather down, my friend. So you're rolling around on those. You've got custom powder coated, they're called Strawberry Frost. That's the kind of color of the powder coat from Whirly Custom Fab. So they did them kind of special for this build specifically. You've got aftermarket headlights, running lights, and then fog lights that are all tinted. And I did end up throwing LEDs in all of them just so at night you have like the utmost visibility. For me, that's like a huge mod that's super small but goes a really long way. Sure, yeah. The fun factor of this truck, obviously the styling is great, but sound also adds a tremendous amount of enjoyment to something, right? Oh, yeah. So dude, Duramax Tuner came through and hooked what was this truck, now you, up with a Stealth 64. So that's easily their most popular drop-in turbocharger that basically takes the stock frame of a turbo and smoothens it all out so that way you can just spool up until red line if you want. To the speed limit, of course, to the speed limit. And then of course we've got all the complementing Whirly Custom Fab piping, the intake, the Y-bridge, passenger side intercooler pipe, driver side intercooler pipe, the upper radiator hose, and then of course the coolant expansion tank there. So this thing really puts nice power down, but without a built transmission, it would basically be rendered useless. So not only do you have all the goodies here and the looks, but brother man, you've got a transmission that was built by my good friend Logan down at Diesels Unlimited. It's got a Suncoast converter, it's got aftermarket clutches, it's got a increased line pressure in the valve body. Just wait until you feel this thing shift, dude. You're gonna love it. It is super, super fun. And then of course, from a fuel delivery perspective, we did end up throwing a Fast 165 on this truck. So that way you're good and ready to rock and roll. Just so you know, the Fast has a water separator and a fuel filter, right? Okay. So you can change them like every other oil change, just as best practice. Sometimes we find that with like the lower C18 diesel, sometimes there can be contaminant in it, which would be like water or moisture. Right. Yep. That will separate it so it doesn't get into your motor and cause you any problems. Awesome. And on the diesels, if it's poor quality fuel, it could lead to some headaches. Right. So that thing's like the best investment like anybody could ever have as an insurance policy on a truck. And then on the back here, of course, we've got the complementing traction bars. So they are the same Strawberry Frost. They're just gonna help you put all those ponies to the ground to get to the speed limit, right? And then on the back here, brother man, we ended up throwing a set of Recon taillights on. So these are OLEDs. They're really cool. We'll light them up for you here shortly. And then up underneath, you've got a Whirly Custom Fab differential cover that just kind of adds some color and flair to the rear end of the truck. And then last but not least, man, to complement the wrap, we actually did a satin black roof. So it's kind of like more of a matte black, just to kind of add to this like stealth kind of fighter theme that we've got going on here. Are you gonna remember all that when people ask you what's done to it?
Oh yeah.
I can send you a note. I can send you a note. All right, cool. We won't tell anybody about that. And then also, dude, it does have a spray and bed liner. So, and then you do have a gooseneck hitch by B&W. You know, if you ever decide to use that down the road, you're gonna be ready to rock and roll there. But I'll tell you what, man, like the funnest thing about getting this truck was just having like that ability to like build something that's actually unique, and it's not like it's done all the time. Like the extended cab long bed thing was kind of like a challenge to me, and I say this about every truck, but I literally love this thing. Like it's awesome. And I'm kind of jealous a little bit that you get to take it, because I kind of like being behind the wheel and like getting the reactions of people.
Right.
I mean, just wait, man. You're gonna have people that are like, dude, what is that thing? Like, is that paint? You know, is that a wrap? What is that? That'll be cool. You're gonna have to text me the first time that somebody says something. All right, man. So you got the truck, right? There's kind of a component that you're missing still. So I'm gonna hand you this little kind of care package right here, and I'll let you open that up to see what's inside for yourself.
Oh my goodness.
So those are 2 necessary pieces of paper that come with this whole package, man. For those of you that are wondering, that's a $5,000 check. I didn't want to do cash because I felt like a check was a little bit more, I don't know, easy to handle, if you will. If you want to go get the cash, we can go to the bank and cash it in, however you want to do it. But that's yours, man. All we have to do now is basically just get that title registered into your name, and then you're ready to rock and roll, brother, man. So don't lose that. Seriously though, dude, congratulations, man. I am extremely excited for you. Jason, it's awesome to have you along too, brother, man. Hey, nice hoodie, by the way, man. Jason didn't have any enthusiast apparel yet, so I had to hook him up with a Phantom Heavyweight. We had one 2XL hanging around, and I got you, brother. I got you. So is it feeling real? Is it setting in?
It's getting there.
Yeah, it's been about a half hour, so I feel like, you know, it's working. Maybe around that hour time frame, it's gonna feel like totally real. By the way, Austin, Justin, Drew, Treston, Amy, thanks for welcoming Jacob into your little crew that I'm still not welcome on. Yeah, I really appreciate that, guys. It's awesome to feel so welcome. Got that nice exclusive membership going on. So for those of you that don't know what we're talking about, basically all the winners of the Dream Diesel giveaways have created this like Snapchat, what is it, like a Snapchat group?
Yeah.
I don't even have Snapchat, so I don't really actually even know what it is. But basically the running joke is like all the new winners can enter this group, but I'm not welcome.
Yeah.
Feels really nice to be included.
Saw that they gave away Super Duty Sam, and
Right.
I was like, no way. I guess I ought to order a sweatshirt.
Yeah, that's sweet. It only takes, what, a couple of things and you're good?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Just like that.
What's your favorite part about the truck?
I love everything about it, but honestly, I want to say the color.
Really?
I love that color.
Sure, it's freaking way warmer than I thought.
Oh, dude, I'm glad, man. I'm glad. Yeah, you need it today, too,
Yeah,
'cause it's
freaking
cold.
A.
So, dude, you guys were talking about doing a road trip
Yeah.
before Jacob got the call.
Yeah.
So, were you actually planning on doing something, like, right around this time, and this happened to just kind of fall in place, or what was the deal there?
We were still kind of planning, and definitely a big conversation about it. We didn't know exactly how far we wanted to go or where our destination would be.
Yeah.
And we were just sitting there, and then all of a sudden, he calls me up. He's like, "I just won a truck," and I was like, "No way, that doesn't happen to people like us." I was like, "No." He's like, "I'm telling you, I just won a truck." I was like, "Well, if you want a truck, freaking, let's see it." He showed me, and I was like, "No way." I
Wow.
was like, "I'll be there for that."
Dude, that's amazing, man. I'm glad you guys were able to get down. It is a weekday, so these guys had a lot of flexibility in their schedule, which is super cool. And you guys have what? We were just talking like a 10 to 12 hour drive back, something like that.
Yeah.
But you're going to add some time to it
Yeah.
beforehand. So what do you got? Where are you guys going to take this thing before you take it home?
We have a buddy stationed out in Fort Lee, Virginia, so we're gonna go see him. It's 4 hours south of here, and then 14, 16 hours back.
Okay, cool. And what's your buddy's name?
His name's Riley.
Riley?
Yeah.
Riley, we just got to say thanks for your service, man. We really appreciate it. And, well, these guys are going to come down and cause some chaos before they head back home. All right, cool. Well, hey, how about we close the hood on this thing? We'll fire it up for you real quick, and we'll pull it outside and let you kind of check it out there. I'll fire it up for you if you want to head back and take a gander at the sound of this thing. What do you think? It's not bad, right? It's not bad. Personally, I could stand here all day and listen to this sound. Yeah, there's just something about when the sun hits this wrap, it just does wonderful things. So if you want to hang back here, I'll rev it for you real quick so you can hear what it sounds like. I won't tread the tires, I promise, although it would want to, I'm not gonna lie. But I'll leave that up to your discretion.
They might make it home.
Good old LB7, brother. I don't know if that exhaust note could ever be beat, man.
Yeah, that's beautiful right there.
So you got that all white lighting. That's kind of what I wanted to go for.
Yeah.
It looks pretty sick when you light everything up. I'll turn it all on real quick. The cool thing about this is just with like the way that the front end looks, I kind of feel like it's a small little twin. I mean, it's like the great grandfather of the 2020, but it kind of has that C-shaped headlight, and that's actually the reason why I decided to go with these things, dude, because you notice the top bracket is shorter than the bottom bracket. On the 2020, it's actually the exact same. So I was like, oh my God, that's like a really cool, like, I mean, it's a small detail and maybe I'm the only one that gets like satisfaction out of it. But now that you see them side by side, you can almost kind of see like the resemblance, you know? And then you got your switchbacks too. Yeah, man, it's sweet. Boost Auto Parts makes like a wicked little combination, and it's all tinted lighting too on every corner. Jason, dude, I'm jealous, man. I don't even have my own video guy. And here you are, personal vlog man for Jacob. Dude, I like it. You guys, I like the way you guys roll, man. Oh my God, who's that guy? I'm leaving. Hi, brother. Well, I think now is that awesome time in your morning where you get to drive this thing. Ready to rock and roll? Do you want me to drive it first and show you through it, or do you want to just take the wheel?
I don't care.
I think that sounds like you just want to take the wheel.
Sure. That sounds good to me.
Let's do it up, dude. Oh man, moment of truth. Here he is, boys. All right, you're gonna have to unlock me on this side. So I think in the settings you can go in and you can set it to unlock both doors when you put it in park, or one door. I think it's set to one door right now. So just real quick, man, this is the Sony XAV1000. It does have Apple CarPlay. Well, you don't have. Shoot! I dropped the ball there. I don't know if it has Android Auto. It might. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't. It will detect when you plug in your USB, but it also has like Bluetooth and everything there for you, man. So you could even go as far as wiring like a backup camera into this thing if you so want to down the road. Plus, it has a microphone right there, so you can use your hands-free controls to talk on, you know, Bluetooth.
Awesome.
That route if you want to. I'm gonna need my garage door opener. Oh, and real quick, just on the left side of the steering wheel is your DSP-5 switch.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so all the way to the left, if you want to turn it, is that all the way over?
Yep.
All right, so that's tune 1.
Right.
That would be like comparable to a stock tune.
Yep.
And then crank it all the way to the right. That's tune 5, so that's like a, quote, 200 horsepower tune.
Yeah.
So that's like a really spicy, I'm trying to show anybody up on the road kind of a tune. I generally, you can run it in tune 5 all you want. You've got the transmission to handle it. You've got everything good and ready to rock and roll. You will see your best fuel economy in tune 5. And you can floor it in tune 5 because you've got the good transmission. Yeah. Usually people don't like to floor their trucks in tune 5 because they have a stock trans and they know it's gonna slip. Oh, yeah. So just an FYI for you.
Yep. Are you ready?
Whenever you are, man. You're in the driver's seat. I don't know what's more exciting, guys. It's him seeing the truck for the first time or driving it for the first time. I don't know. I guess that's the curious part of the vlog. Oh man, this heated seat's working nice. I'm a big fan of the heated seats if you didn't know by now. Hey Jacob, I hate to break it to you, dude, but we have a no return policy. So
that's all right.
You're just gonna have to deal with it, brother.
I will make do.
How's it feel to be behind the wheel of a turbo diesel, my friend?
Nice.
It's pretty good?
Sure, yeah.
It's way different than a gas truck, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
So I just wanted to show you real quick with this thing, you can pair it up and then you can just go like onto Spotify if that's what you like. You can just, dude, this thing jams. So when you guys are cruising down to Virginia, y'all are gonna be bumping. All right, so I think we all wanna see you give this thing just a little bit of throttle. You got a nice open stretch, so let's see it.
Jeez. It picks up quick.
Yes, it's so good!
Wow. That climbs right up there, Jesus.
You think yielding is going to be an issue? I don't think you'll ever have problems yielding onto any traffic condition ever again, my friend. So I got to ask, man, does it feel real yet?
I just told him when he said that it's starting to set in.
Starting to set in?
Yeah.
All right, we're making progress, boys. The more you hold that wheel, the more it'll feel real.
Holy.
Man, doesn't get old.
No.
And it's so new.
Amazing, yeah.
All right, guys, I got to give you a nice exhaust note of Jacob behind the wheel. Brother, whenever you want. Ah, he's a natural. Wow, that thing sounds so good. Oh my God. Long bed Larry, you savage. Just stop it. Calm yourself. Yeah, he's sure having a good time. How'd that feel? All right, you know we have to do one more now because we didn't film that, right? All right, we'll go this way. Game face, baby. This man is a natural. Logan, I didn't encourage it. He just did it naturally, brother. I'm sorry. I can't tell the man no. The bug has now bit you, just like it did to Amy. Yeah. And I'm sorry. Because it's really hard not to do burnouts. Yeah. Once you've done a burnout and you see how easy they are to do. It's like no effort required.
Right.
And they just keep going and more smoke just keeps billowing. Yeah. And then you get out and you look at your tires.
Yeah.
No regrets. No regrets. All right, boys. Y'all know what time it is. Time to make it official. I feel like I'm a pastor for diesel trucks. Making these marriages real, boys. Merry Christmas. I'll see you after for the Dream Diesel giveaway number 7 winner, whoever that
That'll be
is.
me, but okay.
All right, perfect.
I'll meet you.
I like it. I like it. Take care now. Well, brother man, you're hitched, and there's no turning back. Congratulations. Give me some knuckles, my friend.
you.
Hey, I gotta bother you with one more job.
Sure.
Here, I even got it on reverse for you. Thank you, brother. Ooh, this is like putting the ring on your lady, dude. Congrats, my friend.
Thank you.
It's official, boys. Applause.
Can't believe it.
All right, so I had to get these guys up to the shop to see the Minimax. I feel like that wouldn't be a proper trip and I'd be holding out on you otherwise. So as you guys know, this is Dream Diesel giveaway number 7. You gotta tell the viewers, like, what do you guys think?
You gotta see it in person, for sure. I thought it looked good on the Instagram, but...
Pop that door open and pop the hood open. Let you guys check out the turbs. Moment of truth in 3, 2, 1. Ooh.
Yeah, you gotta come see it in person.
It's not a small turbo, right?
No. Look guys, here I am. This could be you.
Wanna fire it up, dude? Sounds a little different than the LB7, right? All right, being that Jacob's got his ride, man, I figured I'd take you out for a quick little spin in the Minimax here. Man, dude, the truck that he's got just looks so good. Oh my goodness, look at that thing. Dude, it's beautiful. I'm biased. Oh, hey, Duramax brethren. How we doing now? Oh, he's got a money well wasted decal. What's up, brother? Got the whole crew out here, boys. Gang's all here.
Yeah, no, you'll definitely be seeing some videos because about 3 years ago, one of our friends freaking passed away, and every year we do a freaking run, and every year we right on the hill he passed away on, we do a burnout run. We run up the hill, probably 40-50 trucks.
Dude, that's amazing.
And we go up every year and we do a run. We go around town, just places where we used to drive around and hang out.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so cool that you guys are living his legacy on.
Yeah, we gotta. The kid was a legend.
Man, you just gave me the goosebumps, dude. Sad to see people go so early in life.
Yeah, but this is what he loved, stuff like this. This was his dream, man.
Well, he's here with us, man. What was his name?
Ethan Russell.
All right, brother. Rest in peace. It moves pretty good.
Yeah, he's probably back there loving it.
Nice, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I wasn't gonna say no. You wanna go? It's like, yeah, I figured out I do. I'm not saying no.
Oh man, couldn't pass up the opportunity. I'd like to get anybody out in this thing that I can, so they can experience it.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. Whoever gets this is gonna love it.
They're gonna have a great time.
Yeah.
So what'd you think?
Oh,
Worth it?
Oh yeah.
Awesome, dude.
Badass.
That's amazing.
I like it even more every time I look at it. I don't know.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's what I want to hear. All right, boys and girls. Well, we had to get Dream Diesel giveaway number 7 and number 6 together at the same time because, well, it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity before we send these guys back on their way to Virginia before you go back home.
Right.
To see their buddy. But take it from this man right here, in the shoes of Dream Diesel giveaway number 6, you could be in his exact same shoes for Dream Diesel giveaway number 7, aka the Minimax. But this is when we say our official goodbye to Long Bed Larry and our big thanks to you for all your support. Jason, thanks so much for coming down and supporting him. I'm glad that you guys had a great time. And well, I think this is when we say our official goodbyes, boys. It's a sad day. Long Bed Larry's been great, but I feel like it's in awesome hands and definitely enjoy it.
Oh yeah.
Enjoy it and stay in touch. Keep me posted as to how your trip's going and everything like that. And safe travels, boys.
Thank you. Thanks again to all you guys. This is.
You're really welcome, man. It's been an absolute pleasure,
Nice
dude.
meeting you. No, this is awesome what you guys are doing for people.
Thank
Honestly.
you. Well, we're super grateful for the support, man.
Just the thought that freaking a lot of the stuff nowadays you look at isn't real. So it's like just the thought that you know somebody that won it, and it's 100% real. Like 5 or 6 of our buddies that couldn't come out, and they're all blown away too. They're like, "No way, freaking, you won a truck!" And it's like, yeah, and here we are, and it's as real gets.
That's what we like to hear.
It's crazy.
We're glad, you know, you guys had an amazing time. I'm glad the travels for you guys to get down here all went really well. I'm glad you guys enjoyed your stay, and it's cool that we got to kick back and drink a beer together and everything. I don't get the opportunity to do that with everybody. Watch the burnouts. Just get home and then do as many burnouts as you want.
That's the plan.
Cool. All right, boys.
We appreciate it.
Thank you guys for everything.
Thank you very much.
Had a great time.
Yeah, me too.
You guys travel safe now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There it goes, boys. I'm gonna miss that thing so much. All right, boys, well, that's where I'm gonna wrap this video up. Thank you all so much for watching. Jacob and Jason, safe travels home to you guys. I had an absolutely outstanding morning, and I really just appreciate how cool and down to earth you guys were. And I also wanna thank everybody that decided to get entered for Dream Diesel giveaway number 6. I know a lot of you are like really excited for people, yet kind of still sad that like you didn't win the truck, and I get it, I totally get how that works. But you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, and well, that's where I'm gonna end this video. So my likely to love you guys, do your best. Tap that subscribe button on your way out, and I'll see you all in the next upload.
Tell me, why do I still feel so alone?